So a conversation that I find myself having all the time with everybody is, you know, we're chatting and people are like, Kelly, oh my God, did you see what the house in my neighborhood sold for? That's my same floor plan. That means my house is worth X because I have a pool, or and which is awesome. But I always say the same thing. I'm like, awesome. Like, what do you want to do about it? Are you going to sell? You have all that equity. And the question I keep getting back, they kick it back to me always, is, but where would I go? Or what would I do? So I've spent a lot of time trying to articulate, like, if people are serious and they really do want to sell, where would they go? What would you do? So this is what I want to convey to everyone who's asking that same question. What would I do? I have all this equity, but prices are really high, the market's crazy. Where would I go? What would I do? So if you want to sell your house, I've got it. We can get this done very smoothly and build in a bunch of solutions for you into the transaction. We are in a seller's market, absolutely. So one thing we can do is have a very aggressive first weekend of selling your home. So you only have to show it for maybe 1 or 2 days, get it wrapped up, right? Sell your home as is. See if, you know, people can waive certain contingencies and essentially kick back to the buyer your preferred close date. In this case, it might be wise to do a quick close and ask for a leaseback. A leaseback is where you essentially become the tenant of your own home. You close on the house, you get your proceeds, but then you continue to live in the house as a tenant after close. So your buyer is now your landlord. You can typically do that for up to 60 days if your buyer was a financed buyer, they used a mortgage to buy your house. 60 days being beyond that, the terms of their loan would have changed. So usually we can get 60 days. I still personally believe now is still a great time to buy a home. Interest rates are still relatively low. You have a lot of options because you're not tied to going into the office so much as you once were, so you can move a little bit further out from city center, maybe get a new build. There are options. Yes, it might take a couple tries to get a home under contract, but once we get there, it's usually 30-day escrow, and then we can avoid your double move because you move out of your old home, AKA your now rental property, and then you move into your new home. Hopefully that helps you. I know a lot of people have that question, but it's done every day. I would say 90% of the deals that I'm doing right now fall into this category. And people are feeling that it's more seamless and easier than they thought. So if you are running into this predicament and you want somebody who can handle this type of transaction, make sure to give me a call. I'd love to talk to you more about it.